Hey loves, welcome to another tutorial. I promise, and in this video I'm gonna be teaching you how to cut a built-up without neckline gown with side ruches. Stay to the end of this video because I'm sure you're going to find it interesting, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please kindly do so. And to my old subscribers, thank you so much for always sticking by, and let's get into the video. So here is my paper folded into two already. So from the top of the paper, I'll go down by 2 inches. I'll mark it and I'll use my ruler to make it a straight line. From the 2 inches line, we'll go down by 15 inches for the waistline, 24 inches for the hip line, and we'll use the rest for the full length of the gown. Then I'll use my ruler to make this point a straight line. And label the lines: the shoulder line, the waistline, the hip line, and the full length. On the shoulder line, I put my shoulder measurement divided by 2, that's 7 inches, and I'll go down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. Then from that 1 inch, I'll go down by 7 inches for my armhole length. And I will extend this line with my ruler and label with the armhole. So the neck width for this front piece is 3 inches. I will mark it and I will extend it to the top of the paper. For the built-up neckline, we'll go up by 1 inch from the shoulder line, and I'll make it a straight line to meet the neck width line. So for the neck depth of this front piece, I'll go down from the shoulder line by 5 inches. I'll mark it and I'll make like a squared neckline at first. On the armhole line, we put our round bust measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch seam allowance. On the waistline, we put our round waist measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch seam allowance. On the hip line, we put our round hip measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch seam allowance. Then we'll measure what we have on the hip line minus 1. Then we'll put it on the full length of the gown. So I use my ruler to join all these points together. I'll use my ruler to slant my shoulder. Then I'll use my free hand to make my armhole curved. So for the sweetheart built-up neckline, I'll go in by half an inch from the neck width. I'll mark it on the 1 inch above the shoulder line. Then I'll curve from that point to make the shoulder line just like this. So from this point, I'll curve in a bit to meet the neck depth just like this. So from the neck depth, I'll go down by 1 inch and I'll curve from the 5 inch to meet that 1 inch just like this and cut it out. The paper is folded into 2 already, so I'll take 1 inch from the center back for my zipper allowance. After that, I'll go down from the top of my paper by 2 inches and I'll use my ruler to make it a straight line. Then from that 2 inches line, I'll go down by 15 inches for my waistline, 24 inches for my hip line, and I'll use the rest for the full length. So I'll make all those points a straight line. And I will label the lines: the shoulder line, the waistline, the hip line, and the full length. On the shoulder line, I'll input my shoulder measurement divided by 2. So don't forget that any measurement you'll be taking from this back piece will be starting from the zipper allowance line. So I'll input my shoulder measurement and I'll go down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. And from that point, I'll go down by 7 inches for my armhole, extend the line, and label with my armhole. The neck width for this back piece is 3 inches also, and I'll mark it and use my ruler to make my shoulder slant. From the shoulder line, I'll go up by 1 inch. I'll mark it and I'll use my ruler to extend the lines. I'll go in by half an inch from the neck width and I'll curve to make the shoulder line just like this. Then I'll curve the center back of the neck piece a bit just like this. On the armhole line, we put our round bust measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch. On the waistline, round waist measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch. On the hip line, round hip measurement divided by 4 plus 1 inch. Then we'll measure what we have on the hip line minus 1 inch and we'll put it on the full length of the gown. I'll just use my ruler to join all those points. Then I'll use my free hand to make my armhole curve and cut it out. So this is the front piece. I'm going to open it up just like this. So from the center front of the waistline there, I'll mark 2.5 for 3 inches. Then I'll be copying the line to the other side of the paper just like this. So I'll curve from that point to the armhole, to the center of the armhole, that 2.5 inch I mark at the waistline. Then I'll curve to the hip line just like this. So for the slash and spread, we'll start making our first line from below the armhole. So I'll slash from below the armhole to meet this point just like this. So I'll be taking like 1 inch space from the other side, from the left side, which I marked like a curved line from. So just watch me making all the slanted lines. I made use of 6 lines for this slash and spread method. So after making the lines, I'll cut out the cycle part of this front piece. This particular part, I'm going to cut it out just like this. So after cutting it out, I'm going to keep it aside. I'm going to cut opens all the slanted lines I've made just like this. I'll be cutting it out, and I will not cut it totally open. I'll be leaving like a ½ inch space at the end of it. After cutting all the lines open, I'm going to bring a new piece of paper and place it under. Like for the spread, I'm going to place a new piece of paper under it and spread on it just like this. So for your spread, it depends on how wide or much you want your pleat together to be. So I didn't measure mine, I just spread and use my tape to tape it down to keep it in place. So don't mind the way I'm using my tape to hold it. I don't want any stress. It was giving me problem to tape it down, so I did use this method in taping it down. So I didn't really measure my spread, I just open it up and tape it down with my tape. So watch me taping it down to keep it in place. So after taping down, use my scissors to trim all the excess out. So I'll just be illustrating how the front piece will be pleated back to its normal form when sewing on your material or fabric. So don't forget that you cut it out on your fabric before you pleat it back to its normal form. So I'm just illustrating it, showing it like this to you guys. So after pleating and using my tape to keep it in place, I brought back the other piece that will be joining together, and this is how it's looking like. Thank you so much guys for watching, and if this video was helpful, please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.